Hey, boogers. I'm back. I just spoke with you a little while ago, but I ran across another article that I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to read the article as I normally would. As a matter of fact, it was a news clip, that I ran across. But anyway, excuse me. Anyway, I want to talk about a man named Mark Mankety. Mankety. He has been at a particular location since 2011. He has been affected by the recession. He is 62 years old. 62. He lives alongside of the freeway 580 in Oakland, California. He manages to buy meals and walk around locally and is in desperate need of help. The man is 62 years old. He had a eye infection a little while ago, and he was he had an eye infection a little while ago. The camera was doing something. It froze. So hopefully you heard what I was talking about. Anyway, Mark Mankety, he's 62 years old, homeless. He was working at a restaurant, had an eye infection, was hospitalized, I think, for a little while, got back to work, only to discover he no longer had a job, and that they hired someone in his place. So, without a job, he had no income. He lost his apartment. He bought a tent and a sleeping bag. Bought a tent, a sleeping bag. Lost his apartment. So now he's homeless. And in this story, he stated that people with money, that comes by in BMWs and Jaguars and things of that nature, cars of that caliber, they roll their windows up, lock their doors with their elbow, look the opposite direction. As to where people who are struggling themselves, barely making it, are the ones that are kind and give. It really doesn't matter what they give, it's the fact that they do give. And he said he could be standing there all day long and barely make $25. A lot of people, he said, pull up saying, yeah, change for 100. Really? I think we need to be more generous people. I find myself riding by and I see homeless people all the time. And definitely, if I have something to give, I'll give. Yeah. The word says that we need to give 10% of our earnings to God or to the church. A lot of us don't attend church. I do, but I'm saying us in general. A lot of us don't attend a church, so we don't give. our 10% of our earnings to the church or to God. Think about it. Giving to someone who's homeless is a way of giving back. Um, and a lot of people look at homeless people and be like, they ain't gonna do nothing but buy something to drink. I mean, if they buy something to drink, then hey, maybe they're gonna buy something to drink. But your intentions was to give them the money that you gave them 9 times out of 10 for food. So, if they do go buy a drink with the money you gave them, oh well, you supported them by thinking that they were getting food. So let it be and let it go. And because one person you think is going to buy liquor with the money you give them, the next person may actually buy food, you know. But because of that one person you think is going to buy liquor, I don't think they all are going to do it. If the people had a choice to sleep inside somewhere warm, where they could get up and shave and shower and all that, come home and watch TV, eat a hot meal, you know, they would do that. Put the shoe on the other foot. Because you could be up one day and down the next. It's just that serious, people. Be generous. If you have it, give it. It could be you standing on that same corner. I wish sometimes I had money to where I could just buy up a bunch of blankets and pillows to just hand out to the people that I see sleeping on the sidewalk. I see people sleeping on stairs, on the sidewalk, on benches, in parks, under the highway. It's sad. And your donation may save somebody's life. You might be the one that pull up and say, okay, let me give them this dollar or whatever. They could be thinking, if the next car that pulls up don't give me something, I'm going to kill myself. So, there you go. You could actually be the person to save someone's life just by helping out a little. So, keep in mind, this is something that we all should do. Sometimes I thought, I looked at people and judged them. You don't do that. Stop judging. You know, let the Lord be the judge. You do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So, help. Till next time, I holla, Uggers.